Sunday, Monday, happy days.
It's been half a century since Americans first fell in love with the Happy Days crew. But for Don Most, the show's debut still feels like yesterday.
It's surreal to think that it was that long ago. It's like not possible, you know.
Don played Ralph Malph, the likable jokester who was always chasing his next girl, a character Don has spent much of his adult life trying to get away from.
And the character was nothing like what I was in real life. And I knew what I was facing, you know, getting typecast and people seeing me that way. And the irony was, in real life, I was totally different. And to me, that's the joy of acting.
Long before acting, Don had another love, something he occasionally got to showcase on the show.
There were stars in the sky.
50 years later, Don is trading in his scripts for swing.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Mr. Donnie Most.
What a day this has been.
So many people come up to me when I do my shows, and they go, "My God, we didn't know you could sing like this. How come you didn't sing like Potsy, you know?"
Don and his wife now call Boulder County home after moving here from LA last year to be closer to family.
Now we're finally feeling kind of settled, and it was a big move, but we're really liking it here, really enjoying it, and it's worked out very nicely.
Sunday night, he'll make his Denver Jazz debut with a performance at Dazzle. The Happy Days theme song is not part of his set, but you will get a chance to hear him belt out classics with a 17-piece band.
People say, which do you prefer, you know, acting or singing? And it's like, I can't pick. I just can't. I love them both. I love the feeling of a jazz club, so I feel right at home here.
Ralph had a famous catchphrase on the show.
I still got it, Pop.
Even decades later, he certainly does.
Even at Dazzle, I still got it.
Evan Krugel, 9 News.
Now, Don's show is Sunday at Dazzle at 4 o'clock. There are still some tickets available, but guys, I just checked the Dazzle website. We are now down to limited availability.
Yeah,
so Don's certainly a big draw even in his second career.
The show was so popular, his character was so popular, but as he talks about in there, some people like to embrace that role if they have an iconic role. Get the feeling he's been trying to get away from Ralph for a while.
Yeah, listen, he's a good actor. That's why he was able to play that role, but he says it was nothing like who he was in real life. So as the seasons went on, by the time he got to season 7, he said he just was feeling this disconnect with who he was and who he was playing. So he's struggled with separating himself from that role, being typecast for other movies that he's tried to be in, and he has found success, but obviously no concerns here when you hear him sing. He certainly still has it.
He's so good.
Yeah.
I mean,
And
what
now
talent.
a Coloradan.
Yeah,
And that's great.
and
to have
he's
him
loving
here.
he's loving it here. So hopefully his career continues to take off.
Look
Oh,
forward to
that's
that.
great.
All right,
Thanks,
thanks, Evan.
You bet.
Appreciate it.